Hi, I'm Dr. Margaret Paul, and I'd like to talk to you today about anger and inner bonding. All of us feel angry at times. Many of us want to blame other people or events or even God for how we feel. But the thing is that when we blame somebody else or an event or God, we end up feeling helpless and powerless because ultimately, no matter how angry we get at somebody else, we still don't have any control over them. They may give in because they're afraid for a while, but after a while they may decide not to give in anymore or they may leave. And so ultimately, anger doesn't have any power. And the problem with dumping anger on somebody else is it's really not about the other person or the event or God. In the inner bonding process, we see anger as a reflection of our inner child's anger, which is our feeling self, at us for some way that we're not taking care of ourselves, some way that we're abandoning ourselves, some way that we're not taking responsibility for our own feelings. So when we feel angry at somebody else, it's a wonderful time to go inside and ask that feeling self inside, what are you angry at me about? How am I treating you? What am I telling you? How am I abandoning you that's causing you to feel angry at me? And then think it's about somebody else. There's so much wonderful learning that comes about when we go inside and we ask that question, what am I telling you? What am I doing that's causing you to feel angry at me? If you imagine that the feeling part of you is a little child and you're asking that child, how am I treating you? What am I telling you? Am I ignoring you? Am I ignoring your feelings? Am I going to addictions as a way to ignore you? Am I in a lot of judgment about you? Am I making others responsible for you? Are these the ways that I'm abandoning you? And so there's so much to learn. And we want to encourage you to learn the inner bonding process and go inside whenever you're angry and see what it is that you're doing that's causing these feelings of anger.